Uganda is hosting the Africa Amnesty Month in Kampala, an annual occasion held across the continent to support the African Union's goal of silencing the guns. This campaign is aimed at ending armed violence, conflict, and the spread of illicit small arms and light weapons. Stakeholders are meeting to discuss the opportunities for civilian communities and non-state actors to surrender illegal firearms and ammunition without fear of arrest or prosecution.
This act serves as a clear message to all Africans that the future of our continent lies not in the barrel of a gun, but rather in the principles of peace, unity, and sustainable development.
The African Union's Mapping Illicit Small Arms in Africa survey shows that Western Africa has about 11 million licit and illicit civilian-held firearms, followed by Northern Africa with 10.2 million and Eastern Africa with 7.8 million. The survey highlights that private individuals, private security companies, and non-state armed groups hold more than 40 million small arms, compared to less than 11 million held by the armed forces and law enforcement agencies.
40 million small arms, and yet only 5.8 million of the owners are licensed. Removing these weapons from circulation and use is therefore central to realizing peace, security, stability, and development on the continent.
The Peace and Security Council is collaborating with member states to put an end to illegal possession of firearms or illicit weapons.
We must strengthen our national sensitization campaigns, particularly those targeting our youth and women, to enhance awareness of the profound dangers posed by illicit weapons.
John Robert, a former cattle raider, lost 6 relatives, including his elder brother, during cattle raids in Karamoja. After narrowly surviving, he sought amnesty and has since reformed.
I left that activity after I had tested something. That's, as you see this scar here, it is a bullet which passed through my face, actually, because God was still loving me.
John is now a community leader and urges the government to enhance support for those who have surrendered weapons.
Please, districts, to get some tractors to open their farms to support their families. Because even if we continue giving animals, giving iron cheats, when they don't have what to eat, so they will still continue, they will still go back to disturb us. But we thank God, none of them from that time, Karamoja is peaceful now.
I think what I can tell you about Karamoja now is that now it's a major source of both cement and minerals. For a long time, from the time of colonialism, Karamoja was like a third-rate part of this country, where you could not invest. Soon we are going to have an international airport in the Kidepo National Park, and I welcome you to come and tour Uganda.
Now, putting an end to gun violence on the African continent requires more than just policy. It demands sustained political will to expand disarmament programs across the continent. Now, Uganda is among the African countries that is progressing well in this field, with over 30,000 people given amnesty and over 31,000 firearms recovered from ex-combatants, armed groups and bandits, voluntarily or through enforcement operations.
Arms do not produce human beings. Arms destroy human beings. So, African compatriots, let's wake up and reject buying arms in order to destroy our own people and provide market for arms manufacturers. Uganda has established a comprehensive national policy on firearms, ammunition, and related materials, which is effectively guiding the development of a new legal and a regulatory framework for small arms control.
The United Nations has urged member states to pay attention to the rising misuse of improvised explosive devices, diversion of military material, and small-scale arms manufacturing.
And the weak coordination in diversion prevention of weapons from security forces. We appeal to all actors and partners
to prioritize these areas so that together we can deliver tangible, lasting peace and security across the continent.
This year's Africa Amnesty Month runs under the theme, Safe Communities Through Voluntary Disarmament. As a symbol of Uganda's commitment to silencing the guns, illicit weapons will be destroyed at Gadaffi Barracks in Jinja.
Chief of Citizenship and Immigration Control, Major General Kaahwa.